All right, friends, family, community members across our state are coming together to remember a fallen Connecticut State Trooper today.
Trooper First Class Trooper Pelletier will be laid to rest. He was killed in the line of duty by a hit-and-run driver, and we have live team coverage ahead of the funeral service this morning at the Xfinity Theater. Channel 3's Olivia Schuler is at the Della Vecchia Funeral Home in Southington, where a procession will bring his body to Hartford.
Marcy Jones is at the Xfinity Theater in Hartford as the city prepares to honor Pelletier.
And Caitlin Francis is in our First Alert Traffic Center with a look at the procession and how it could impact travel. We're going to start first with Olivia Schuler. Olivia, can you tell us what you're seeing right now?
Nicole and Scott, it's certainly a very somber morning here at the Della Vecchia Funeral Home in Southington. In just 30 minutes, that is when a procession is going to begin here, and that is when they will take Trooper Pelletier's body over to the Xfinity Theater in Hartford. I want to give you a look over my shoulder so that you can see what's going on right now. You'll see that Hubbard Street is closed down. There's a line of law enforcement officers right now and motorcycles as well as they prepare to come out here on the street. And I want to show you this beautiful memorial that has continued to grow. You can see that there is balloons, flowers, and notes of appreciation all over that Connecticut State Police cruiser. And this morning, we've seen several people pray and take a moment to reflect, because even if you didn't know Trooper Pelletier personally, you knew he gave his one life to serving those around him. Now, Southington is a community Trooper Pelletier not only grew up in, but one that he loved. It's a place he chose to raise his family in. Trooper Pelletier leaves behind a wife, Dominique, and two young sons, Zachary and Troy. Now, take a look above this memorial. You can see that American flag is hung by a fire truck and the growing number of police cruisers in this parking lot. Police traveling all across the Northeast to be here in this moment to honor their fallen brother in blue. And here on the sidewalk, too, the number of people that live here in Southington that are coming to pay their respects is growing as they say goodbye to Trooper Pelletier. Now, I do want to mention that a GoFundMe that was put together by Connecticut State Police, Troop H, they had a goal of raising $500,000 for the Pelletier family. They have reached that amount, and now they have changed that number to $600,000 in an effort to get that money over to the Pelletier family and help support them financially. Now, once again, in just less than 30 minutes, that's when we are expecting this procession to begin here at the Della Vecchia Funeral Home. We're live this morning in Southington. Olivia Schuler, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Olivia. Between the funeral procession from Southington to Hartford, as well as people who want to pay their respects, of course, there's going to be an increase in traffic today.
Caitlin Francis is now standing by in the First Alert Traffic Center with delays and closures. Kate, are you seeing a lot of those closures right now take place?
So all the closures that are taking place are localized. So where we just saw Olivia Schuler standing outside of the funeral home in Southington, you saw Southington police blocking the roadway by the funeral home. That's where we're seeing some of those impacts right now. We are seeing an increase in traffic flow in and around the capital city region. What we're going to see shortly is 84 eastbound shut down, and that will be a rolling traffic stop. And so I will get to those details right now. So we were just talking about that at the funeral home in Southington. What they'll do is turn onto North Main Street and then merge onto 84 eastbound. Travel east towards Hartford, merge briefly at the intersection of 84 onto 91, where they'll get off. And then Hartford police will take over those localized road closures in the Hartford City region, and that's where the procession will end at the Xfinity Theater. So if you are traveling, I know we actually can head back out to those road images here, because actually very, very moving, and this is what people who are on the roadway this morning are seeing. State police, local fire and EMS hanging the American flag here off to the side of the roadway. They're getting ready for that procession, which we are expecting to take place within the next half hour or so. You can see along the overpass here, not only local fire and EMS teams, but bystanders, people who want to pay their respects, are lining up along the overpasses here, getting ready to salute this fallen state trooper, First Class Trooper Pelletier. This is a live look in Southington and here in Hartford with the American flag draped over the overpass. So we'll bring you all this coverage as the procession gets underway. And again, in less than a half hour, or about a half hour from now, live on WFSB. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Kate. So as you know, the funeral is set to begin for Trooper Pelletier at 11 a.m.
Services will be held at the Xfinity Theater in Hartford. Pinpoint News Tractor shows us the route from Southington to Hartford. Channel 3's Marcy Jones has been there live all morning as the city prepares to say goodbye. Marcy, what's the activity level right now?
Good morning, Scott and Nicole. It's been absolutely incredible to see law enforcement officers from really all over the U.S. We've seen troopers from North Carolina to Vermont to Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, of course, across our state. A tribute to how many lives Trooper First Class Aaron Pelletier touched. Now, if you're planning to attend, here's what you need to know. Doors opened at 9, so just about half an hour ago. The public is instructed to park in the North Lot extension. The funeral will begin at 11 this morning. Hartford police officers are on site and will assist with traffic and parking. The Xfinity Theater prohibits things like bags, including purses, flowers, gifts, and professional cameras. Now, we've seen various groups of law enforcement officers carrying flags and lining up canines. It is advised to get here significantly early, so if you're planning on coming, you should probably leave relatively soon since doors have already opened, and we're expecting a very high number of people coming here. Following the services, the family will then head to St. Thomas Cemetery for a closed ceremony. Reporting live in Hartford, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Marcy. More than 1,000 people have donated to the GoFundMe page set up for the Pelletier family by the Connecticut State Police. Troopers set up a $500,000 goal, and the fundraiser just surpassed the mark this morning. If you'd like to donate, we have a link on the WFSB.com or on the WFSB app.
And we will have live coverage of the procession and the funeral starting at 10 a.m. on Channel 3, but you can also stream it on the WFSB app.